The Dallas Cowboys have had an interesting season. One week they look like world beaters, and the next they look like a wet mop, and they just got beat up pretty bad by the Detroit Lions. So the question is, can we save the Cowboys season? And obviously, after the Lions lost, we are 6-1, so we are in a pretty tough spot, if I do say so myself. Now, obviously, to go out and win the rest of the season and hopefully the Super Bowl, I had to add some players here. The offense is already really good with CD Lamb, George Pickens, Jake Ferguson. I buffed up the O-line a little bit. The only players I added to offense, Christian McCaffrey, a little bit more dynamic than Javonte Williams. He'll add a little bit more effectiveness to the run and pass game for Dak Prescott, and also Rome Odunze from the Bears. So we have a nasty wide receiver trio and a better running back. As for the defense, they need a lot of help. Trevon Mohrig for a new free safety, also Brian Branch, strong safety. We added Joey Bosa for some D-line depth, and we can actually rush the passer with him, and JC Horn, a lockdown corner we can have on this squad. So the defense significantly better than the offense. Was already good to begin with, but now with a better defense, we should have no problem winning out the season and going to the playoffs. And as you see here, we are currently 9-6-1. We need to win one more game against the Giants and have a little bit of help to get into playoffs. Now, actually, the funny thing is, I was thinking we'd have to play for a wild card spot. Take a look at the division, the NFC East. The Eagles are having a collapse. They're 10-6. If we win this game and they lose, we win the division. So that's what we're playing for right now. We got to hope the Eagles lose and we win this one. We're playing the 4-win Giants. The 4-win Giants. And we start off with a strike to CD Lamb to start off this one. Now second down and 2. Play action pass. We got Ferguson wide open, and Dak Prescott sailed it a little too far. But that's okay. We got CD on the corner right here. Burns his man, and he's in for the touchdown. CD Lamb on the corner. We got him easy. 7-0 still in the second quarter. Handoff McCaffrey finds a little bit of an opening. And now 4th and 5. And you know what? I know the Giants are pretty soft. We're going to take our points here. We're going to take our points. We're going to go up by 2 scores. 10-0 now. Dak, wow. I mean, he was just harassed immediately, and we're throwing one up for Odunze, our new acquire, and he can't quite get a good coverage by the New York Giants. 3rd down and 19. Gonna quickly throw it to McCaffrey. You know what? We're just gonna take our points. I know we're going conservative, not really how I like to play, but we got automatic Aubrey, and there you go, man. 13-7. We're up by 6 points here. Looking Prescott for Ferguson, I believe there. Now it's 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete pass. Hand off to McCaffrey, and it's going to be for a good 4 yards right there. 3rd down and 6. Can we convert on this one? We are going to throw to CD quickly. Good coverage by the Giants, but CD able to haul that one in. 4th and 2. I like our odds here. Dak under center. Looking quickly for Ferguson. I thought he was going to leak out and be able to get a lot of yards. And now the Giants are driving here. Scadaboo with the carry, and we blow him up. No chance for Cam Scadaboo. Jackson Dart now takes a snap, looking, and it's going to be wide open in the end zone. And unfortunately, the Giants are looking to go up here 14-13 after those conservative field goals. And I just realized I had George Pickens wide open. We do find CD Lamb, though still we get a lot of yards, but I did have Pickens for a touchdown. Missed him on that one. Prescott, though, now with a play action pass. Can we find anyone? I'm going to try for X, and it's just out of bounds. You know what? We'll take it. He was covered pretty well. Let's see here. A little RPO. Quick pass to CD. Able to haul it in. That's going to be good for 4 yards. 3rd down and 6. Do we have anyone? Oh, we got B. Looking Pickens. Touchdown. Dallas. And we're back on top over the Giants. 19-14. Dak, we got the ball back. Looking quickly. It's going to be caught towards the sideline. We're down to the 27. If we get another touchdown, this game's pretty much over, man. This game is over. McCaffrey with a hurdle, and he will go for about 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. Dak looking. I should have. Oh, man. Couple misreads today. I had Pickens earlier, and I just missed our tight end Ferguson. That's all right. McCaffrey just going right up the middle. It'll get down to the 3-yard line. 1st down and goal for us. Can we score before the 2-minute warning? And we can. What a diving catch from George Pickens. And this is pretty much going to do it if we stop him here. Dart being pressured heavily. He's going down. We get our 3rd sack of the day on him. And that's going to do it. We win our final game. We avoid the trap game loss. And hopefully it'll look like we'll go to the playoffs. Hopefully for that division. The wild card might be a little dicey. We still could get out as wild card. but the division would be nice, and it looks like Seattle is coming to Dallas, which means we win the division. Eagles do finish at the 7th spot, but we do finish at the 4th, so we are taking on the 11-6 Seattle Seahawks in Jerry World in Dallas. I like our odds here, of course. Bears 13-4, Rams 13-4 as well. So we got a couple juggernauts in the NFC, but with our newly formed Dallas team, I like our odds. Now we'll take a quick look before we get into the playoffs. Dak Prescott stats: over 4,300 yards, 34 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Not sure if that's MVP worthy, but that is pretty dang good. McCaffrey over 1,000 yards rushing. Pickens, CD over 1,000 yards receiving. McCaffrey almost had 1,000 yards as well. Odunze and Ferguson with a solid year as well, receiving, and defense made some interceptions. Quinnen Williams, who was acquired like halfway through the season, had almost 8 sacks. That is pretty solid as well. Liking our defense, liking our offense. Let's go ahead and get it. Seattle comes into Dallas here. They're going to be a pretty tough matchup, especially with that defense. So we'll have to see how it all shakes out. We find Ferguson for 8 yards to start this one. Pretty good blocking. Linebacker shuts off, but we shut off him with McCaffrey. 1st down and 10. I might try and just launch it to George Pickens here. Can we find him? He had a step on Tariq Woolen, man. He had a step, and Dak just launches it a little too far. Dak with good time in the pocket, able to find Romo Dunze over the middle, a strike. And now it's 1st down and 10 at the 43. All day, and we're going to lob it up for Lamb, and it's tipped an interception, man. I thought it was mostly one-on-one, so if it didn't go our way, I thought it would have been tipped to the ground, not to another Seahawks player, and we make a crucial mistake in this one, man, unfortunately. And now 7-0, we got to get a touchdown. We got to respond with a touchdown. Dak on the run, and it's just a little too high for Odunze at the sideline. And now taking the snap, Dak. Can we find anybody on this? We might just have to dump it down to A. Yep, we're going to dump it down to Ferguson. No one really open. 3rd down and 8 for us, so we got to convert on this one. Let's see. Hopefully we can find Ferguson over the middle. And what a catch. Good coverage by Seattle there, but Ferguson just a bigger body, able to haul that one in. Now a 1st down and 10. Dak being patient, going to launch it over the middle. Ferguson fighting, and he's going to get a 1st down. 1st quarter is also winding down as well. Dak on the run. Looking, and it's going to be caught. McCaffrey just a little too close out of bounds, so we'll only get about 5 yards on this one. Dak play action. Oh my goodness, he's open. Ferguson able to haul it in. I thought maybe the corner would have knocked it out, but luckily Ferguson holds on. And now over the middle, we got Romo Dunze, 2nd down and 5. We're slowly chipping our way down the field, but can we cash in? We're looking for B. Oh, Dunze, he's got it for the touchdown. Romo Dunze. What a route, what a pass. And now we sim forward, and it's 17-7. We're down by 10 points. We still have a lot of time in the 4th quarter to come back. But man, we gotta lock in, man. And Dak throwing it to CD, but there's a flag, and it's gonna be on the Cowboys. Unfortunately, man, that sucks. A big play off the board. We find Ferguson on this one, and we're down the 25-yard line. We're knocking at the door of a touchdown. Going to quickly hand it off. McCaffrey, we get some really good blocks. McCaffrey towards the sideline and down to the 10-5 touchdown. McCaffrey, he's in, and now we're only down by 3 points. Let's go, man. We sim forward. Defense makes a stop. Look at that. A is wide open. Schoonmaker with it. Makes a hurdle. And hey, he'll get us to the 47-yard line. And if we get a touchdown, we take the lead. So that is our goal. I don't want to settle for 3. I want that touchdown. George Pickens with the reception. Hand off McCaffrey. He's got a hole. Oh, if he would have escaped, he might have been gone, but he just got slowed down just enough to get tackled. 1st down and 10. Waiting, being patient. I wanted to try for B, but I was a little unsure. So now 2nd down and 20. Dak looking. We're just going to take Ferguson, who comes open towards the end of that route there. 3rd down and 4. Can we find CD quickly? We can. He hangs on, and it's a new set of downs for the Cowboys. 1:49 left. McCaffrey not going to escape this time. He'll get about 2 yards on that one. Let's see if we can find anyone for a touchdown here. Dak trying to be patient. We do find McCaffrey over the middle. Down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Dak on the QB power to the left, and he's in for the touchdown. And that might have sealed this one. Seahawks with some time. They try for the end zone. 0-0's on the clock, and we survive the Seattle Seahawks just barely, man. Just barely. And hey, we're moving on to the divisional round in which we are taking on the LA Rams. It's going to be a pretty tough matchup. I would assume they are playing in Los Angeles. So let's see how it goes, man. And we're handing it off to McCaffrey to start off this one. McCaffrey sheds off a tackler, and he's down to the 50-yard line to start off this one. Let's go, man. Dak takes a snap. Immediately going to roll out towards that right side, looking for CeeDee Lamb, and this time CeeDee's got it. Oh my goodness, he turns on the jets, makes a cut up field, and he's in for the touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, and we're going to sim forward. Let's see how this game goes. 7-0, 14-7, 21-7, 28-13. Oh my goodness, 35-13. The Rams get absolutely blown out in their own house in the divisional round. Dak for 4 touchdowns, almost 300 yards. Matthew Stafford nowhere even close, and now the 49ers are set to take us on in the NFC Championship, man. And hey, these teams are very familiar with playing each other in the playoffs. Hopefully the Cowboys in Jerry World can finally figure it out. And Dak throws a laser beam to George Pickens, and it looks like he'll try to make the hurdle, won't quite get it, and he'll get down to the 50-yard line. And now taking the snap, 1st down and 10, looking quickly. It's going to be Ferguson, just going to catch it, go down to the ground. Now at the 38-yard line. And now we have a little end-around play. George Pickens towards the sideline, going to try and make an effort. And he'll get about 7 yards towards that 30-yard line right there. Dak quickly over the middle. It's going to be caught. Big hit from Fred Warner on the Niners, but we're able to hang on. 1st down and 10. Quickly over the middle. CeeDee Lamb going to get tackled, but not after fighting for 5 yards. Now back in the shotgun. Dak looking for RB. It's going to be Christian McCaffrey down to the 12-yard line, and we're knocking at the door for a touchdown. Looking, Dak going to throw at the feet of his O-lineman. Great pressure from the 49ers right there. We have a few more opportunities for the end zone, and a nice catch by CeeDee Lamb, well covered as well. But I like our odds here. 3rd and 6. B is open, I believe, and it's going to be Romo Dunze sprinting in for the touchdown, and we're simming forward still. All right, 14-0, 14-7, 21-14. And it looks like that's going to end the game 21-14. And hey, man, Dak with a 3-touchdown performance to move on to the Super Bowl against the Colts. The Colts actually make it. Jonathan Taylor is going to be a very tough matchup for this team. But I like our odds, man. I like our odds. The Cowboys and Jerry finally turning it around, making it to the Super Bowl. And the Colts trot out on the field. It's been a while since they've been on the Super Bowl field. Actually, both of these teams. But here we go, man. Daniel Jones handing it off on a 4th and inches, and somehow the back gets through. It's 1st and 10 for them. Jonathan Taylor now looking to make a big play, but he'll get shut down for about 2 yards. We got to limit Jonathan Taylor. I'm not very confident in Daniel Jones' throwing ability, but oh my goodness, this is exactly what we can't do. Taylor to the outside, makes a man miss, and we're down to the 5-yard line. And this is a handoff, and oh my goodness, even without Jonathan Taylor, they are crushing that run defense. And Taylor in for the touchdown, and we let up one to start the game, unfortunately. 7-0. We're knocking at the door, though, of potentially getting a touchdown if we can convert. Wide open over the middle, Schoonmaker, and he's down to the 25-yard line. 1st and goal from the 6 now. Quick handoff, McCaffrey, and I thought he might have been pushed in. Not quite. Just 1 yard out. Dak with the QB sneak. He's in for the touchdown, and we respond. It's now going to be 7-7, man. Where does this leave us now? 14-7. Man, we have a chance to possibly go up 21-7. And McCaffrey with a nice move, now running down the sideline, and he's in for the touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. And oh man, the Colts shaking in their boots. 21-10, 28-10. They're down by 3 scores. And now we see if Daniel Jones has any fight left in him. Alec Pierce with a really nice move to get the 1st down. But, I mean, they essentially have to score a touchdown within, by 3 minutes, or else I'm pretty sure this game's completely over. And it's 2nd and 10 after incomplete pass. Actually, a pretty good pass by Jones there, but the receiver can't hang on. Daniel Jones looking for downs, and it looks like he's going to extend just enough for the 1st down. Daniel Jones making some work. Jonathan Taylor stopped immediately. No gain of yards there. Play action. Daniel Jones rifles it, and it's just incomplete. His receivers are not helping him out whatsoever. Jones looking over the middle. Good pass, but Warren well defended, and he can't hang on. This is pretty much the last hope for the Indianapolis Colts. Jones looking long, and Warren gonna drop it. This Dallas defense hangs on, and the final score is looking to be 28-17. And wow, the Dallas Cowboys shocked the world and actually win the Super Bowl. Triple zeros, we beat the Indianapolis Colts 28-17. And that is going to do it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one, saving the Cowboys season. If you guys like this type of video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share this one. It means the absolute world to me. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below. I love reading them, love responding, so make sure you do that. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.